I am the stone that the builder refused. I am the visual, the inspiration that made ladies sing the blues. I'm the spark that makes your idea bright. The same spark that lights the dark so that you can know your left from your right. I am the ballad in your box, the bullet in the gun, the inner glow that let you know to call your brother son. The story that just begun, the promise of what's to come. And I'ma remain a soldier till the war is won. Chop, 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 but you don't flip. Chop, 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 but you don't flip. Chop, 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 but you don't flip. Chop, chop, chop.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back. And I said, welcome back to yet another video, y'all. What is up with y'all? How are y'all doing today? What is good with y'all? What's up with y'all? How y'all doing? So I'm sorry, y'all. My hair is mad wet because it's raining outside, right? And I just got it washed, so now my hair has been dripping and dripping and dripping right before I make this video, and my shirt's a bit wet. You feel me? My hair is gonna be a bit more frizzy. You feel me? Whether y'all like that or not, it's gonna be a bit more, moist, for good or for worse. But I'm making a video that I never thought I had to make. You know what I'm saying? I'm making a video that actually, never mind, I'm lying. I'm making a video that I have thought about making for years. You know what I mean? For years, and it's kind of at the point now where it's like, you know what? Let me go ahead and make this video. Let me go ahead and do it right quick, because if I don't do it now, I'll keep pushing it back and keep pushing it back and keep pushing it back, and I'll never make it. But I'm here to tell the story about how I lost my virginity. I'm sorry, mom and dad, you feel me? But I'm going to get into some kind of detailed stuff that y'all not gonna enjoy, or maybe more my mom. But yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, and sorry if I use some weird language. I apologize. Y'all already know how it is. It's yeah. And I guess to any relative, whoever watching this, you feel me, who is going to see this other side of me, I apologize. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, growing up, let me be real with y'all, right? My friends would talk about their experiences sexually, right? I'm talking about like when I was back in middle school, bro. My homeboys would talk about their experiences with females sexually, and I'm like, how in the world are y'all even doing this, right? How are y'all doing this, right? Like at my house, right? You know what I mean? We have alarms, so I can't sneak out. So that means I can't open the door. That means I can't open a window. And the windows in my house, this house was built back in 2000, right? You feel me? All of the windows don't even work the way they're supposed to, right? So I couldn't even sneak out if I wanted to, really, right? And even if they did work, like I said, the alarm will detect anything, and my mom and dad be like, "Where you going?" Da da da. So yeah, so like, where, what, where was I gonna do that at? So the boys, you feel me? They would kind of tell me spots to do it at school. Yikes! And their parents will let them drive in middle school. What? And they'll do it in the car, or they'll find an abandoned house around, and they'll find a way to get into the abandoned house. Like they would find some elaborate spots to do what they do at, and it'll be crazy to me. I'm like, yo, y'all are in middle school. Y'all are so young. How are y'all doing this, right? And the very thought of sex really scared me. It really did. It scared the crap out of me growing up. Oh my god, it scared the living crap out of me growing up, and I like seriously, like sex would just scare me because I'm like, how in the world am I? Would I do that? Right? How in the world am I going to do that? What if I do it wrong? What if I'm not good enough? What if I'm this? What if I'm that? What if, like, I would be very scared of it. You know what I mean? And I remember there'll be times, you know what I'm saying, maybe fast forward the story where I would have opportunity to do it, right? But I would, tense up, make some excuse to leave, you know, X, Y, and Z. But like I said, back in middle school, you know what I'm saying, the kids at school would talk about it. And I would be honest, right? I would be honest. I would be like, yo, yeah, I never did that before. I never fucked. I never did none of that before, right? I never did that. And they'd be like, "What? Sean, you a virgin? What? You a virgin, Sean? That's crazy. That's crazy. What?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, some niggas would clown. right? You ain't fucked nothing yet. And some people be like, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? You give it up to somebody who, is important. So fast forward to high school. Mm. Yeah, high school. Can you believe it? Yeah, middle school is way too young to be fucking, by the way, y'all. Middle school is way too young. Y'all, I can imagine that now, bro. You feel me? Me being in middle school and having to deal with all the other kids around me doing something with each other? Absolutely not. That's disgusting. That is nasty as hell. And I mean that. That's nasty as hell. But everybody fast nowadays, so it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. As I've gotten older, let's go to high school. I went to a school and they had a green screen room. They had a green screen room and it was apparently it was a room where other kids would go to really do stuff at, I heard. You know what I mean? I heard that. That's wild. That's really insane to me. Um yeah, that really kind of shocked me when I heard that. I remember that. And this one maybe I heard that. I was going there since 8th grade, so maybe like 10th grade is when I heard about it. And there was another room, right, where there will be kids in a computer lab or something like that. Computer is like computers, sound equipment, stuff for music, I guess. You know what I mean? There would be stuff in that room, and apparently kids would go in like the booth of like that where the producers be at, so they could hear the music back to them. And I remember there was a video at that point apparently going around of some of the kids doing what they was doing, and that was disgusting. And one of my friends showed me around that time, and I'm like, "Are y'all serious?" And apparently, it was somebody my age at that time, and I'm like, "Are y'all? How in the world are y'all doing that? How in the world are y'all? How in the world do y'all do that? Right? You know what I mean? I never had courage like that. I never did. I never had courage like that to do it at the school. Are you kidding me? Do it at the school. Doing it at the school is insane. Like fucking at school is actually crazy. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, think about it, right? You feel me? Like, anybody could walk through at any time. Anybody can walk through. Anybody can record you, do whatever, because that's exactly what happened to those individuals. We never knew who they was, but that's what happened to them. I mean, in like one girl I knew, what's it called, did it at Southern, right? You feel me? And that went on the that went on the news, right? That went so viral that the news broadcast it. That is so crazy. That is really crazy. It's not funny, but it's like, yo, are you kidding me? The weight mat, y'all heard about the weight mat video? Are y'all like that was crazy at that time? That was crazy, and it went viral, viral. So I'm like, so basically, sex is all around me, right? Sex is really all around me. It's running rampant. Everybody's doing something. Everybody's doing this. Everybody's doing that. And I'm here, little old me at that time. It's like, wow, wow. Mind you, I have no confidence around this time in my life. No confidence. No confidence. And I'm talking about high school. I had no confidence. Whether it's ninth, 10th, 11th, maybe 12th. 11th got better, but 12th, I didn't really have confidence like that. I never really did. I never really had it like that because I just never really got to that level of I could talk to a female, I could do this, possibly do that. I never got that type of confidence back then. I never did. I felt ugly, like I said in other videos. So I hear all these stories and I'm like, nah, ain't no way. And I remember my other homie at that time, you feel me? Shout out to him. Bro, this dude was crazy. He was like, "You see that girl right there, bro? I fucked her. Me and da da da, we fucked last week. I picked this one girl up in my car. She right over there. Fucked her. Another homeboy. Yeah, of course me and her fucked, bro. You feel me? Da da da. Like, or, niggas just telling they fucking business, right? They would tell about how they would fuck all these different females. And I'm like, how in the world are y'all doing this? How are y'all doing this? And bro, there's nothing I could do around here at that time. At that time, there was nothing I can do. Literally nothing I could do. I couldn't even talk to female to save my life. And mind you, even if I did, there's nowhere around here to do it. What am I gonna do with that? I don't have the boss to do it at school, so yeah, basically there was no really outlet for me to even partake in those activities at, right? So I kind of just said fuck it. Yeah, and back in high school, I remember this how you know I was like really shy. This how you know I was really shy. I remember one time it was like a summer, not summer, but Saturday school, which I didn't need, by the way. I'll stress this enough. I didn't need Saturday school. My grades were up. My grades are up. So why am I going? My mom and dad, they decided to put me in this Saturday school to, I guess, help me if I needed any, which I didn't at that time. I don't think I hated it so much. It was like citizen schools. Why y'all put me in such unnecessary trials in school? Let me go home. Let me stay home, y'all. Let me stay home. I don't need Saturday school. I don't need citizen schools. I don't need all these different outlets that keep me away from the house. I didn't need Saturday school. Embarrassing. I didn't, bro. I just thought about that. I didn't need. Okay, back to it. One time in Saturday school, this one girl who I eventually reconnected with in a weird, bizarre way. She was, flirt with me, da da da. You feel me? And I was too much of a bitch to flirt back. And she would touch on my leg and stuff like that. And, me, I would kind of back away a little bit, like, you feel me? I was like kind of really uncomfortable. Not gonna hold you. I wanted it, but I didn't want it at the same time. I wanted it, but I didn't want it at the same time. Like I wanted her to touch me, but I didn't at the same time because I was so shy. I was really shy, and when she would try to get on me, right? You feel me? I'd be like this. I'd be like that. I was like, I would cringe to myself a little bit. I was so scared, bro. I was like really shy. It's real, and it was like looking back on it, I was so innocent. I really was so innocent. Like, are you serious? Like, what? No wonder I was a virgin for so long, bro. I couldn't even touch a girl to save my life, bro. Back in Neil in middle school, bro, the dudes would be smacking girls' asses like it was nothing, bro. They would be smacking girls' asses like it was nothing. I'm talking about smacking asses. I'm telling you, they would just be grabbing that out of nowhere. And I'm here thinking to myself, I'm like, what in the world? What school do I go to? What in the world is going on? Because that didn't happen in elementary school. Nah, no, nah, them kids want to do, maybe. Because them kids was fast back then too. So, yeah, I would see a lot of promiscuity around, bro. I really would. I would really see it. Kids being pregnant, not as much now, but I remember, every once in a while somebody would pop up a bit pregnant. Barely though, which is crazy. Because now you see it a lot, but I guess because of course I'm an adult now and I see it more than an adult. But I didn't see a lot of like teen moms back in the day, which is wild. There was one every once in a while. So yeah, basically I'm rambling this one. Basically, there was a lot of sex amongst the students. A lot of it. A lot of it. So, yeah, and back to what's it called? My senior year when I went to Southern. This I ain't gonna lie. This school was actually known for a lot of its promiscuity, because, like I said, with the drug mat, with not drug mat, the rug mat. It was like a viral video that went around in like a gym room or something like that. I know exactly what it is, but I don't want to give away too much, even though I probably already did. It was a mat over there, mat, and there was kids that cut school just to fuck on video, and it went viral. Yeah, so it was really kind of known, and some kids around here, you feel me, went to Southern too, and they would talk about what they would do with X, Y, and Z, and I'm thinking, and I'm like, wow, it's crazy. It really was crazy. It really was crazy growing up, and I would kind of be like, dang, I wish that was me. I did. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. That I wish that was me. And the last time talk about virginity talk was when one of the bro, can you believe it? Like 10th or freshman, they talking about some damn bro, you never fucked and you a senior? How am I younger than you? And you know what I mean? And I'll fuck before you did. I'm like, I'm kind of shrugging, like, nigga, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you want me to say. What you want me to say, bro? What you want me to say? You want me to say what do you at that point, like, bro? What do you want me to say? Like, bro, age don't got shit to do with it, bro. It really didn't have anything to do with it. You know what I mean? Like, you was like 12, fucking. You was like 13, 14, some disgusting ages where you shouldn't be doing anything regardless, and they would be doing stuff anyway, some disgusting things, and I couldn't do it. I really just couldn't do it. Age had nothing to do with it, bro. It's like no matter what age you was growing up, people was doing something. So I don't, yeah, forget out of my face. Like, really get out of my face. I couldn't do it because I was just too shy to do it. I couldn't partake in those activities because I was just too shy to do it. Um, yeah, I couldn't do it at school. Like, people do it at school, get away with. I'm talking too much. That's basically the backstory of other people around me losing their virginity, right? When I was younger, right? Real younger. Can you believe it? So now let's talk about me, my story. I remember flirting with females online, right? I remember that females at school online. Not gonna cap to you and act like a little bitch in person. I'm not gonna cap to y'all. I remember girls would say that me and them could do X, Y, and Z, right? We could have sex, whatever. When I was like real young, and I'm like, dang, this is great. Da da da. This girl said I could do X. What am I doing it with? I don't got a car. They can't do it at home. Can't do it at their house. We're just talking at this point. We're just chatting. You know what I'm saying? We're just chatting. Like, shit wasn't really gonna happen. So it's like, what? But 17. Fast forward to when I graduated high school. When I graduated high school, bro, you feel me? This is me not really experiencing still anything. I graduated without fucking. I graduated still being a virgin. And in all honesty, right, you know what I mean? 17, although I feel like it's really like late, right? Apparently to a lot of people it's like mad early. Just interesting. Yeah, I had lost my virginity mad late compared to my peers apparently. Yeah. I graduated, without, ever doing that. Um and it is what it is. But afterwards, let me tell you what happened. So I slid into this girl's DMs on Instagram. That's how it really starts, right? I just started texting and we start chatting up. We chat up a storm. We just start texting, just getting to know each other. I thought she was attractive. And guess what? That girl was 30. That girl was 30 years old. That woman was 30 years old. And I was 17. That was an interesting interaction. It really was. We were just texting, this, that, and the third. And yeah, I talked about, I never lost it. You feel me? Me personally, I never lost it. But she talking about, da da da. She's done it X, Y, Z amount of times, this, that, and the third. And yeah. So yeah, mind you, at this point, this was like 2019 still in the summer. And I'm just, vibing through life at that point, I guess. You feel me? Started my job at the movie. Shout out to the movies. That was my first ever job. And yeah, there was something else I was about to say. Something else I was really about to say, but I forgot that quick. Um, so at this point, I'm talking about like this girl's really talking about wanting to do it with me. And mind you, at this point, bro, let me be real with y'all, right? I get it that people want to lose it to people that I guess somebody important, right? Somebody that is really kind of somebody that is important to them, meaningful. Somebody people like to lose their virginity to meaningful individuals. Me, I didn't give a fuck. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was recording for a long time and the mic died on me. So yeah, let's get into it. Back into it. So, without mic. So basically, right, I had I didn't care about who I lost it to. Like I was just wanting to get that shit over with. Bro, I didn't want to be a virgin until I was 25 years old. I didn't want to be that. Like that long is embarrassing. That long is just really at that point you're the problem. Let me not say that. Okay, so yeah, I just didn't care about who I lost it to until I on Instagram, right? I met somebody, right, on Instagram. I slid in those DMs, like how niggas be, right? That's how it be. And it was a girl at that time. You know what I'm saying? We was chatting up a storm. We was talking for like a good while. We really was just chatting it up, just talking a lot, da da da. We was really just getting to know each other, and it was just one of those things where it's like, wow, you know what I'm saying? She's mad cool. Somebody to date? Absolutely not. But she seems very chill, very relaxed, very attractive, da da da. So she talking about some, you know what I mean? How many bodies you got? You feel me? This when the conversation turns a bit sexual, right? And it really shouldn't have, because, that girl 30 years old and I'm 17. What? And I'm like, I'm into it because, you know what I'm saying? I'm attracted to her. So I'm like, you know what? Yeah. And I say, I'm a virgin. And she talking about some, you know what I mean? Like, oh, really? Oh, and I'm like, hold up. Relax. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of like being like, yo, yeah, I know. Da, da, da. She talk about what she did. And I'm like, dang it, she did a lot. She did a lot. But, you know what I mean? She talking about some, I'll take it from you if you want me to. And I'm like, are you serious? I know you're not a creep. And she like, nah, I'm for real. Da da da. You know what I'm saying? X, Y, and Z. Just chatting it up, telling me this, that, and the third. And I'm like, all right, I'm fucking with it. I'm really messing with it. I really am. I'm down. You feel me? I'm definitely down to do it because you know how many times I said I was gonna do something sexually, but I never did. This time I don't want no excuses. This time I don't want any excuses from myself. I don't want no excuses from myself at all. I'll be really disappointed in myself. And I'll never live myself down if I just flaked last minute. So I'm like, bet. We're gonna do this. So she talking about she got a car, I could come to you. And I'm like, wow, that's really convenient. That's really convenient because I can't do it in my house. I don't got no car. I could take you in. So car sex. And of course my friends, they've talked about car sex in the past. And they've done it in the car plenty of times before. So it's just one of those things. So it is what it is. So she talking about come down, da da da. And she didn't stay too far from me. So basically, she pulled up, right? One day we planned this out. It was like around 9 or 8 or 9. My mom was working. My dad was at work. So, I just said, yo, I'm going out. I'll be right back. Oh, it's dark out there. You gonna be all right? Yes, I'll be okay. Okay. Da-da-da. Be safe out there. So, of course, I didn't give her my real address. I don't give nobody my real address at all. I gave her address up the street. You feel me? I walked up there. Absolutely. In my head, I'm thinking a lot. I really am. I'm overthinking like crazy. I'm like, hold up. Whoo, hold up now. Hold on. I'm really about to lose this. Hold on. I'm really about to lose this crap, bro. I'm really about to lose this shit, bro. This is crazy. I can finally say I did it. I can finally say I did the deed. I can finally say this, right? You feel me? So, I'm like, all right, let me be a man about this. Let me be a real man about this. Let me be 100% with this. So, I'm walking up the street, and I'm like, where you at? I'm calling on the phone. She's like, I'm right here. Da da da. So she right there. I get in the car,
And I am just distraught. I am just like, hey, gave her a hug, greeting. And I'm like, whoa. Oh my goodness. Whew. She's talking about something, what's wrong? I said, nothing wrong. And so she starts driving. I'm like, okay, you ready? And so she starts driving to the spot. Yeah, we're supposed to be. It's like some dark spot around here. Some really dark spot, you feel me? Where no lights are. Very secluded. X, Y, and Z. Near her house, whatever. And I'm like, okay. I'm shivering. When I'm nervous, you would know. Like, my teeth start chattering. And I'm here kind of like, oh my goodness, what do I do? What do I do? Because mind you, I'm in my mind, right? Excuses that I've given in the past with females, I've been like, oh, I'm sorry, my mom told me I gotta go home. Right. If I had the opportunity to do anything like that. It would be like, oh, my mom said I gotta go home. I'm sorry, I can't right now. I'm not feeling too good. Hold on 1 second. Stuff like that. But this night, I'm ready to push all of those thoughts to the side, even though they were still there at the same time. I was terrified. I really was. Like, I was just so terrified. Oh my goodness, I really was. A lot. My heart was beating so fast. Like, it's like the car was spinning. So we hop to the back seat, right? And she starts kissing me. We start kissing. That whole foreplay nonsense, you already know what it is. And mind you, I only kissed like 2 girls before that. So I wasn't even used to kissing for real. Yeah, crazy. So, yeah, my first kiss was at Dare, by the way, which is crazy. So, yeah, we're kissing each other. And we're doing this, that, and the third. And I start taking off, my pants. And she starts taking off her clothes, too. It's getting a little PG, or even more. And great body. She has a nice, attractive body. Very slim, skinny, petite, but still thick in all the right areas type stuff. You feel me? She was attractive. Yeah. So I wouldn't talk to her anyway if it wasn't the case. If I wasn't attractive. But, duh, right? That's how it goes for everybody. So, I take off my pants, like I said, and she starts giving me head. That felt amazing, by the way. It felt great. It felt so good. That was my first time getting that. It was my first time. Okay? And that's when she put the condom on herself. She took it off. And I was even thinking about that. That's how you know I wasn't thinking for real, because I didn't even bring a condom with me. Safe sex is important, y'all. So, she puts it on, and she gets on top of me, and then she starts riding me like crazy. So, in my mind, I'm like, this is really happening. This is gonna happen. Oh my God, this is happening. Oh my God, this is happening. This is really. It only lasted like less than 2 minutes. Yes, yeah. Less than 2 minutes. Yeah, less than 2 minutes is crazy. But it was my first time. And she was like, it's okay. It's all right. It was your first time. Da-da-da. And I'm like, yeah, okay. Whatever. Yeah, I was really disappointed in myself. But I honestly expected that going into it, of that it won't last long. But I did all that build up in my mind for no reason. It's like, when you're young, it's like your thought on sex is making it seem like it's going to be so crazy. It's going to be amazing. But in reality, your first time is it was just BS. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Yeah, I lost it. I could finally say I lost my virginity. I could brag to my friends and say, yo, I fucked a 30-year-old, bro. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, yo, I actually pulled somebody that much older than me. Even though I really shouldn't be. After that, I haven't really heard from, yeah, I never really, me and that woman, we would contact each other here and there. You're like, hey, how are you? Da 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 da. Yeah, I'm good. Are you good? Are you still dancing? I said, yeah. Da da da. But after a while, let's say like 2020 or 2021, her Instagram disabled or something like that, and I never saw her ever again. I don't know where to contact her at. I never had her number. Didn't even have her Snapchat. I didn't have anything else other than her Instagram, and that was that. I never heard from her again. Interesting. I don't know if she moved, she did this, she did that, but I never heard from her ever again. So it is what it is. Hope she's doing well wherever she is. But honestly, yeah, I lost my virginity that day. Crazy. It's not the most craziest story that other people tend to have. It's just a very straightforward, just like I couldn't wait to do it so bad, and I finally did it. That's really what it really kind of boils down to. It wasn't really nothing crazy. Really nothing crazy at all. I've heard some crazy stories now, but mine isn't really crazy. It's just something I'm like, you know what? I don't mind getting this story out there, considering that it was a big part of my life to try to get that V card taken, and I didn't care who took it or not. I genuinely didn't care. Genuinely didn't care. And I don't regret that she did it either. I really don't. But as an adult, I maybe should have, of course, because she was mad older than me. You know, I was quote unquote victim, I guess. Crazy. But yeah, yeah. Because when I'm 30, I'll never in my life. When I'm 30, I'm not talking no 17-year-old. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. When I'm 30, absolutely not. And I wouldn't want my 17-year-old to be talking no 30-year-old. Are you kidding me? So yeah, you know what? Yeah, I regret that I was that young at that time and I lost to such an older woman. But I did it. It is what it is. Yeah. So yeah. Let me see what else. Yeah, I had a lot of bragging rights around that time too. Like I was like, yo, I lost it. Yeah, I lost it. No, you didn't, Sean. No, you did. Yes, I did, bro. I really, honestly did. So that was the end of the video. I hope y'all really enjoyed the content. After I had sex that one time, I started having it a lot more after that. More story times coming up. So, without further ado, hope y'all really enjoyed the video. Hope y'all really enjoyed the little story time that I had. And, yeah.